One Nil TV. We're here for episode 2 of the One Nil Football Podcast. Tune in to hear what we have to say about this weekend's Premier League fixtures. Our One Nil XI, which is a good one, mentioned by Matthew, it was a good one, his idea.
Thought of it.
Our EuroBash segment for the Champions League games, and a bit of banter. A few questions. Thanks for the support from the first video. Exceeded our expectations, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, tripled them.
I mean, we even saw James Meredith. If you didn't catch that on our Instagram, it's now One Nil TV. Changed it from One Nil Football podcast. So One Nil TV, just easy, just like that. Before we start, let's run through the James Meredith thing.
So I walk into the restaurant. I see someone outside in a Perth Glory. I'm like, alright, I don't really watch Perth, but it's either a fanboy or it's a player. And go talk to Fruity about it, and he said it's James Meredith. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who he was, but yeah, I just thought I'd ask him. Originally, we are gonna record my predictions outside of the games, but instead we asked James, and yeah, he was down to do it. And I thought fans would obviously find it more interesting to listen to his than mine. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was a top bloke. He didn't have to do it. I think he was drinking orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a big glass of orange juice too. A former Millwall player. Come down, the night before they beat, we got Jordan back. If you remember from last week's video, the ending of it, he stayed all the way to the end. The popular man who swore, that's Jordan. He's here playing Clash of Clans still, and we're trying to get him to start a YouTube channel, Clash of Clans, so...
Don't support it.
But no, he was top bloke. Hopefully we could get him on the podcast, but I think we have to go through the club and stuff to do that stuff, but yeah, should be sweet. I reckon we jump straight into it, matey boy.
Yeah, so obviously a big week of games last week, and there in the past we're going to focus on...
Come on, matey boy.
Going to focus on this week, because we don't remember last week. It was a bad day for just one of us. It's a good day for the other two.
Oh, the elephant in the room. There's no Luke for today.
Yeah.
The Arsenal game just got to him again.
Yeah, he was driving up to Sorrento. Originally he was going to leave for the game at full time, but he had enough, so he got the family out of bed. Half time they were out, and...
I was messaging him, and I told him relegation. And the next thing I know, he's responded 4 hours later, so he went to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that might happen a few times with this. Some people might come in and out. Could just be me and Matt. Could just be Matt and Luke.
I hope not.
Let's hope not, for your sake. But Matt, we might even get Jordan in. The cameraman, Jordan. We'll start Liverpool-Watford.
Should
be simple. Should be pretty simple.
Easy standard win against Bournemouth. Didn't really have any challenges, and yeah, can't really say much about this game.
Prediction: first versus last.
3-0.
3-0.
Liverpool.
Watford.
Yeah, no good.
I was speaking to someone yesterday, and they said for Liverpool to lose the league, they'd have to lose 6 games of their last 20 or whatever, and Leicester would have to win all of them. And in that space of 5 days, Leicester play City and Liverpool. So unless the Club World Cup really does damage them, like how every Liverpool fan says it will, you don't really see them losing 6 games. And who do they lose those 6 games to?
City. I'm not being biased here, but we played good against Liverpool. I don't know if we could win because we have to play Anfield, maybe a draw. You played good against Liverpool.
There was a few games like the Palace game, Sheffield game,
Villa.
But as I said before, it's a difference from a championship winning team. They find a way to get these results, and Leicester's starting to do a bit like that too.
But Leicester are more convincing.
Yeah, I still think Liverpool isn't playing the best they can.
No way. Leicester's playing the best football at the moment.
So what the I'll go 3-0 Liverpool.
So just copy me again.
Oh shit, sorry.
Next we've got Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Obviously a bit disappointing against Everton. Went 1-0 down.
See the Everton manager, the new bloke?
Yeah, celebrated like on the UCL.
And he was wearing the what's it called? Like the Rafael Nadal. What's it called? Sweatbands. What's it called? Sweatbands, yeah.
Yeah, sweat.
That's the tennis players wear the sweatbands, yeah.
I thought, obviously conceding our goals through headers, which happened in the first month, I thought we fixed that up, so we went through a patch where we stopped that. The last couple of weeks it's happened again. Oh, it's just a joke now. I think Timone's get back in the team, but rumours behind the scenes are that he's carrying an injury at the moment, so...
Well, you've got the transfer window now.
Oh mate, Jadon Sancho's on his way.
Ooh.
I don't care how much we spend.
Do you think he does go to Chelsea?
Yeah, I'm certain.
I don't think he leaves in January though.
Yeah, I don't know if he leaves in January or if he leaves in winter. I think he's coming though.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon he's got Man United written all over him.
What? Would you rather play with Mason Mount, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, and Tammy Abraham, or play with Daniel James, Martial and Rashford, and Lingard?
Daniel James, Martial and Rashford. Yeah.
No way.
We would have got Rashford's kit up on display.
No way.
It's Marcus Rashford. What is he doing?
Anyway, I think going back on the game, I think we should win. Like, it's Bournemouth. Pretty unconvincing at the moment. Eddie Howe's not really leading him anywhere. I think we got 3-1 to the Blues.
I'll go 2-1. Chelsea's at home. Shouldn't be worried.
Not really.
I'll go 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah.
Sheffield versus Villa. Sheffield been slipping up lately, but
Villa, even though they have, they don't feel like a 17th position team.
no, they've been playing well. If you look at their goal difference, they're like -5. Other teams around there are about -16, -15, -12.
Yeah.
So just off that, you can show that they're doing really well for a 17th team.
But Sheffield, disappointing loss for them.
Yeah.
No one would have expected that, to be honest.
No, that's surprising.
But then again, I think we'll touch on it later, but got to maybe start taking Palace a bit more seriously too.
Yeah.
I think Sheffield will bounce back.
But it's like 2 weeks in a row now.
Mate, yeah. Well, one of the questions last week was, can Sheffield stay in the 8? I think we all said no.
No.
Well, we all said top 10, top 12. And possibly now, like we've said, December, the Christmas period, teams start to find the way around. The ladder starts to shape itself pretty nicely, and possibly this could be the start of Sheffield slowly starting to decrease in form.
But I still think they'll win.
Yeah, in saying that, yeah.
2-1 win Sheffield.
Yeah.
What are you going with?
Yeah, I was gonna say 2-1 too.
You always copy me
You
this last.
you say it first. That's why.
Oh, you said the next one first. Alright, so we got Leicester versus Norwich. What?
I'm sorry, it's so distracting.
What's your prediction for this game? Because I think got to be pretty obvious who's going to win it.
4-0 Leicester. Well, that top result 5-1 against Villa.
Yeah, deserving one.
Jamie Vardy doesn't stop. We've got to talk about Leicester from One Nil XI, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think 4-0, pretty
3-1.
stock standard.
3-1. Leicester. Next game, we've got Burnley, Newcastle. Newcastle have been surprising people with a late winner as well. Draw to City, a couple other wins. Steve Bruce pulling out of the bag.
I don't know if you've seen Saint Maximin, whatever it is, his Twitter. I don't use Twitter, but I was going through a few of his stuff, and like he's just posting memes about like being Geordie, and because like people from Newcastle call them Geordies, whatever. Like when you realise you're Geordie and you go to bed, it's like he's just making all these memes about. I don't know, it's just weird. But I don't know, it seems to be loving life there.
Yeah, well, that's a good sign because they need him.
And a few results going their way. Possibly it's alright, but
I was reading a stat, and half of Newcastle's goals have come from their defenders.
Really?
Yeah, half of them come from their defenders.
From corners? Oh, someone's mummy's ringing them, but who is it?
Just turn it off.
But yeah, that's what you get here on One Nil TV. And also, right, if you were here, off topic a bit, if you saw what we did to set up the camera, I put my camera on a lifeline, pretty much.
Oh, it fell about 3 times.
We had to put the beanbag underneath because we weren't got a budget. So make sure you like and subscribe. And then we can get some better stuff. Cheers to that.
Anyway, Birmingham, Newcastle. I'm gonna go 1-1.
We're gonna 1-0 game of the week.
1-0 game of the week.
Yeah, and I don't know who's gonna win it. I'm gonna say Newcastle 1-0.
Oh yeah, that's actually a fair shout. To be fair.
Yeah, 1-0 away from home against Burnley. Yeah, I'm gonna 1-0 Newcastle.
Southampton versus West Ham.
Well, West Ham, if they play the way they did in the first half to this morning against Arsenal, I mean, to be honest, they weren't even that amazingly great.
No, Arsenal let them have the
But
ball.
Arsenal just weren't good.
Yeah.
But against the Southampton team, you should expect them to do well.
Yeah. Or, no, I'm going Southampton here.
Well, where do West Ham lie? West Ham's a bit of a mess.
They're down the bottom. It's Fabianski. Ever since Fabianski's injured.
He's a huge loss to the team.
Oh, mate. I was talking about Harry Roast and he was saying, mate, these keepers up the top of the Premier League, Edison, Allison, don't know how hard it is. They got the easy life up there.
That's true.
Got keepers like Fabianski saving West Ham.
I'm still saying Matty Ryan
Oh, someone.
is a top keeper.
Yeah.
I think him, Fabianski, and even though Watford's down the bottom, I think last year Foster was huge too. Actually, Southampton at home.
I reckon I'm going Southampton 2-1.
We've got a question about West Ham 2 coming up, so stay tuned for that interesting one. Because this year it's got a bit of common theme of sacking managers. Possibly West Ham could see that happening soon, but we'll touch on it later. I'm gonna go. Yeah, did you say 2-1 Southampton?
Yeah, don't copy me.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Southampton.
Alright, now Man City Everton.
Man United Everton.
Oh, Man United.
That's my bad writing. Talk about Man United for a second, Matthew.
You talk, I don't want to talk.
Ole's at the wheel. He's knocked off Mourinho and Guardiola in the same week. He's a tactical genius. Now shout out Harry Senior. I mean, if you saw our Instagram, he was the one holding the stickers, and because when I gave him the stickers, I was trying to be funny and I signed the back, kind of ruined the photos, but it's alright. But I don't know if you saw it, what a game. First half, we killed them, but we were the better team. We did what we had to do. We didn't. They had, obviously, Guardiola's team is always going to have the possession. But we had the possession, but then when we counter-attacked, our passing was top-notch. Everything just worked. Whereas City, they just lack, their defence is a shambles.
Yeah.
Huge shambles.
I didn't know how good Laporte was until now he's gone.
And then later on, they subbed on Otamendi, he scored the goal. Poor defending by United. But then when he scored again, because Rashford Otamendi had about 15 yards on Rashford. 10-15 yards, and Rashford caught up, took him on, even now muscled him at one stage. So defence is a huge point. And then I saw Guardiola this morning said that City don't have the team good enough to compete in Europe. They don't have not the funds, but like they don't have enough to compete with top sides in Europe like Juventus, Barca, and stuff like that.
No, at this rate, anyone can compete with Juventus.
Which, true, but what do you mean they don't have enough fun? They don't have stuff like that. But we'll touch on Man United. Could this be? I feel like we've said it a few times this season. Is this what they needed? I think obviously yes. But you saw after the game against Man United, it looked like it was different. Jesse Lingard has actually played 2 of probably his best games that he's played in a very, 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 very long time.
It's only taken him 26 years
I mean,
to show his potential.
he's only 21, what do you mean? But I mean, Rashford, credit to Ole. I mean, so some of the boys might be watching. Last week I said you got to get Ole out, or the week before. But now, you can see something different now. After the celebrations after the Man City game, something stood out to me there.
What, it's the first time you've beaten him in about 10 years?
No, we got a good record with them. We got a very good record with them. We beat them last year 3-2 when if we lost, they would have done the parade in front of us.
I wish they did.
And we beat them 3-2. So we've got. I mean, our top 6 record speaks for itself. But that's what slowed us down this season.
And that's only 6 teams out of 20 though.
Yeah, but we've lost. Yeah, but Liverpool, not a bad side. Klopp's never been in a Man United team. But then go out and lose to teams like Villa, what's the other one? Sheffield.
Yeah,
teams like that.
That's how United let themselves down the last couple of years.
Which is why we say Liverpool that's why they're a championship winning team. Because they don't come out like Man City's done the same too. They lost to Newcastle, Wolves. Didn't lose. They dropped points to Newcastle. Lost to Wolves. So games like that where if you do want to challenge and you lose, don't need boy. Don't need. I'm gonna go. I mean Everton maybe the new coach. Obviously we see it quite a bit. Manager comes in, first game, everyone's on a bit of a high. Can he continue it? 2 games in.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-0 United.
Of course you are.
Of course I am. I predicted, or James Meredith predicted 2-1 Man United. He did too. He said he's a Man United fan too, so.
Poor bloke.
Wan-Bissaka was huge. We better move on because I'll talk about them all day. But yeah, Wan-Bissaka was massive. Sterling is still in his back pocket, I heard. They got a 2 for price of 1 ticket on the aeroplane. Even though they were playing in Manchester on the bus, but he got a 2 for 1 ticket. I was terrible. Wolves Tottenham. The postman.
I don't know, wait, Tottenham, they're alright.
Well, the winner of this will move up the ladder. I mean, Man United had a perfect week too. Teams dropping points. But I'll stop talking about Man United.
I don't know, Wolves, I don't know.
I think Wolves at home will get the win.
Yeah, but I just remember when Mourinho was at Chelsea, away games you're kind of a bit certain in a way.
True.
Like, it's always been good away from home, Mourinho.
And I know you're a fan of A9 Skills, the YouTuber.
Yeah.
Did he start the Sonaldo, calling Heung-Min Son a Sonaldo? Because I reckon he did.
Yeah, FIFA 17, I think he did.
And Mourinho, in the press conference, came out and said that his son calls him Sonaldo.
So Mourinho's son watches...
Mourinho's son surely has to watch A9 Skills. I think that's what I mean. I don't know Jordan's a big fan of A9 Skills. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 2-2 draw.
3-2 Tottenham.
3-2 Tottenham.
Yeah, give me half goals this game.
That sounds weird coming from a Mourinho team.
Yeah, well look at them at Spurs, eh? He scored a lot of goals.
5. That was the other week. Arsenal, Man City, big one here. Honestly, Man City will give him a whooping.
You reckon?
Arsenal was not good.
The thing is, in that second half, Arsenal fans, I don't know if they want to hear it, but Xhaka, or was it Xhaka?
Yeah.
He's incredible. Like, although what he did was wrong, you can't sell him, because when he plays like that, he controlled that team in the second half.
Yeah.
And that's probably why the players voted him as captain, because of that control he has.
True, very true. But Man City weren't that good against us.
No, they weren't.
Aguero, I think Jesus maybe was a bit overhyped. Obviously still young, but he didn't really show anything to say that when Aguero eventually does slow down, or even if he wants to leave, go back home, whatever, I think they need to probably find another striker. I don't think Jesus can consistently perform week in, week out against top teams. From what I saw against Man United, and he's also had a few chances where he has scored here and there, but I think they need a bit more from him.
No, but you can't base it off one game. You've looked at what he's done in the past years, and he's been like nothing short of exceeding expectations.
Yeah, but
in my eyes.
I still think there's something missing with him.
Yeah, but you say Rashford, like he can take you in the future. I still see stuff missing in Rashford. I still see stuff missing in Tammy Abraham.
5 years from now, who do you see having a better career, Rashford or Jesus?
Well, it depends. Depends on the players that go around him as well. Because if you've got
Man City will obviously have better players.
Yeah, because you've got Mahrez and Sterling delivering you crosses and through balls with De Bruyne.
But you look at the career Rashford's had so far, when he hasn't really had that quality around him.
Yeah, but he hasn't done as good.
I'd take Rashford.
I'll take Jesus.
Of course you will.
No, it's Trashford. I don't rate him.
That's fine, because as you said, the doubters spur him on when we beat Tottenham. What's your score? Arsenal can't win this game.
Yeah, I don't think they can. 3-1 City.
I'll go 2-0 City. Actually, no. I'm going to go 2-2 draw again.
You reckon?
No, 3-2 City. Did you say 3-2?
So 3-1 City.
I'll go 3-2 City.
Palace Brighton. Actually be a top game, I reckon. It's one of the games of the week.
Brighton watch.
Yeah, big win the other day against Arsenal. I wouldn't call it surprising, but...
I'm going to go... I said before, maybe we start giving Palace a bit more credit.
Brighton have been playing well, you know.
It's actually a decent game.
Yeah, I reckon a lot of people might watch this one.
What time is it? No,
I reckon it's probably a 3:30 game.
I'm probably not watching it. But 1-1 draw.
1-0 game of the week. 1-0 Palace.
Palace.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, 1-0 Palace.
I think if Palace wins, they'll win 2-0.
Nah.
2-0, 3-1.
Nah. 1-0.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Alright, well that wraps us up for this week's Premier League games. You're on. And what should we do next?
We'll talk about the Champions League game.
We'll go
Just
EuroBash.
briefly, EuroBash.
EuroBash.
Special segment. So, first game.
That's your hand, mate.
We got Salzburg versus Liverpool. Like, Liverpool need to win this game to get out of the group, which you kind of expect them, but that Haaland, mate, I'd love that bloke if he can just score a hat-trick and send Liverpool out.
He's coming to Man United.
Is he?
Yeah. He called me and said he is, because he used to get coached by Ole, and he's apparently got a 20 mil release clause. So he's already said, I'm on the way. Pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate Liverpool, so I'm going to go 2-2. Haaland for 2 goals, 1 in the last minute.
Yeah, as much as I want to see Liverpool lose this, I don't see them losing this. I think too much riding on it, but what a story it would be.
Yeah.
What a story it would be. Because
No, I'm going 2-0.
Like
This is a good story.
Like you said, Salzburg, they win, they go through.
Yeah.
Liverpool miss out.
Mm.
But I'm going to go Liverpool 2-1.
2-1. Yeah. Oh well. Inter Barca, I think this would be a ripper, but at the, Inter still play San Siro?
Yeah.
Yeah, at San Siro. Barca,
I think Barca now start to. Suarez is looking quite solid too. And Messi's putting some decent performances also. So I think Barca take this, which will probably see you'd assume Dortmund going through.
Yeah, but at the same time, Barca's been stuck with Griezmann, who they've just bought. I think, got to be honest, pretty stupid purchase to play Griezmann on the left, and they're kind of forcing to play him. And there's not as fluent when he's in the team.
I think Griezmann knows they got him because they couldn't get Neymar.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, it was.
So he knows that he's only there because Neymar can't be there.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, Neymar's number 1. But I think if Barca start Ousmane Dembele over Griezmann, they win this game. If not, I think Inter will win it 2-1.
I wouldn't mind seeing. Do you think Griezmann could play some of the attacking midfield role behind?
No, they won't set up like that. Not against Inter away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You see taking this Barca?
Barca 3-1 if Dembele starts over Griezmann. If Griezmann starts over Dembele, Inter 2-1.
Oh, there we go. So just throwing predictions everywhere. Next one. Oh man, I can't even read that. I'm like, Bayern Tottenham.
Yeah.
I go through this quick because getting on a bit.
Bayern what? 3-2 Bayern.
You know what? I'm seeing a Tottenham Mourinho Champions League 9 here. I'm saying 2-1 Tottenham.
You're brave.
2-1 Tottenham.
Alright, last game we'll do for EuroBash. You got Chelsea versus Lille.
Because Matt just wants to put this on.
It wasn't originally planned, but I just added it. I think big game for the Blues. I think we can get up here. You'd think we'd win, but with the pressure on the game, it's obviously going to be tough. Lille got nothing to play for, can't even make Europa League. So I think
3-0.
2-0. Early goal and a goal straight after half time and just shut up shop.
Sweet.
2-0 win.
That wraps us up for EuroBash. Next week we'll probably talk about maybe which teams should have gone through, which teams maybe disappointed in the group stages. But yeah, for now EuroBash is done. Wrap it up and a Christmas present. Send it off to the North Pole for Santa Claus. We'll move on. 1 Nil XI, our team of the week. Our team, every week have a team as voted by you guys on Instagram. So make sure you follow that. 1 Nil TV. Oh man, water. We've compared the 15-16
Leicester team.
Leicester teams that won the thing
To the current Leicester team
to the
now.
current one.
And if you don't have us on Instagram, basically what we did, so players like Schmeichel and Vardy that have played both seasons, we compared their 15-16 form to their current form this season. So it starts off in keeper. We got obviously Kasper Schmeichel, and the fans reckon this season he's doing better than what he did in the 15-16.
I think I was talking about it with somebody else the other day, and I think right now, because you look at De Gea, like the best keepers in the Prem right now, I think Ederson hasn't been great.
No.
Alisson, I don't think you can say he's the best keeper this season.
He hasn't had anything to do, and he's been injured. Kepa's not.
Kepa's not. So that's why I think you've got
Leno's
to say.
not.
I think you've got to say probably Schmeichel.
Yeah, he's
He's
definitely.
probably been the best keeper so far this season.
Yeah.
Right back Pereira, I think fairly simple.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Evans.
Evans won this by 1% over Wes Morgan.
I think Wes Morgan's with the championship year was huge.
Yeah, I personally voted for Wes Morgan. Very stiff not to be up there.
You voted on your own poll. I voted too. I can't say that.
Soyuncu over who was it? I can't remember who was that.
What's his name? The other bloke.
Oh,
Forward, that's all.
It was Soyuncu anyway.
Chilwell in that left back over Fuchs.
Fuchs.
Fucks.
I thought Fuchs did well. I think he's so underrated in that team.
Yeah.
I voted Fuchs. He was a gun.
But Chilwell's pretty good.
Yeah, but I still reckon Fuchs was better that season.
Nah, he was solid. He made everyone's play fantasy team names.
Yeah.
And then midfield, fairly simple. Kante,
Yeah.
huge, no one's beating him.
No.
Tielemans and Maddison.
Imagine that midfield now. Kante, Tielemans, Maddison.
Oh, that's dirty.
That would be one of the best mids in the Prem.
He's dirty. And then on the right,
Obviously Mahrez.
Mahrez. Left, the Japanese superstar Okazaki.
Yeah.
And striker.
Vardy's 15-16 form.
Sweet.
We broke the record.
I reckon that's a good thing. If you've got any other suggestions of teams you want us to have on our poll, and we'll speak about it on our video the next week, let us know. Obviously send us a DM, whatever. And I reckon we'll keep it for one special question.
Yeah, just one.
One special question. Is Pellegrini, it's not necessarily a great question, but is Pellegrini the next coach to be sacked? And if he is he sacked in the next 4 or 5 games?
I reckon what's going to happen here is you've got to wait till they get Fabianski back. I don't know when that is.
No.
And give it 3-4 games when he gets back, and if nothing changes, then he goes.
I was watching, what was their old coach's name? Pulic or something? Bilic, yeah. Because West Brom were on top of the table, championship.
Oh, is Bilic coaching West Brom?
And they're starting to get, they're knocking teams off quite easy,
think they got
scoring goals too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe, obviously a different standard also. But I think Pellegrini had high expectations just because of his resume when he did come in.
But he was doing well up until Fabianski, so...
So, yeah, interesting. I think to wrap us up.
Yeah.
Easy. Thanks for tuning in. Your support for the first video was sick. Thank you so much for that. If you can keep it up, make sure to subscribe to the channel.
Like this video.
Like the video.
Follow us on Instagram, One Nil TV.
Leave a comment. Thanks, Jordan. Leave a comment what you want us to talk about next week.
Yeah.
Share with your friends, share with your mum, share with your dad, share with your dog.
And press the bell so you don't miss any videos.
Press the notification bell. We've been 1 0. We're out.
Sound.
Gotta get the bell on.
Gotta pause it now, dude.